W8WKY. K0 KDW, this is KD8 SLG. How are you tonight, Brad?
Good evening, Nick. I'm tired, but I'll be here. Went to the doctor today and let them siphon some blood. So there's that.
Okay, Brad broke up on me pretty good. Anybody else out there able to hear me? And give me a holler. Let's see if that's me or Brad, please.
SLG, KE8TQR.
It's on
coming
me.
through loud and clear.
I switched over to my local node. I was on my repeater. K0.
Okay, thanks, Brad. Yeah, you dropped out there. It was pretty noisy, so had me concerned. KD8 SLG.
Yeah, I still don't have the best connection to my repeater, so hopefully that'll fix once we redirect the antenna. So, but anyhow, to answer your question, I'm doing all right tonight. Super tired. Went to the doctor today and let him siphon some blood. So, was napping earlier. In fact, I took probably a 30-minute nap and then had to wake up to run the Missouri net, so there's that. But I'll be around for the whole thing, so I'll be standing by and listening. K0 KDW.
Nap sounds nice. All right, man. I'll be standing by as well, listening for what's going on. KA0 KDW KD8 SLG.
KDW. Radio test. No response needed. I switched over to the 100-watt radio. We're listening.
You had a few pops in there with you, Brad, but yeah, it sounded a lot better. KDW, KD8SLG. Anybody else out there? I'll have a quick chat before we get the party started tonight. I'm listening.
KE8VOX, KD8SLG. Good evening, Nick.
KE8VOX, KD8SLG. How you doing, Scott? What's going on up there?
Well, not a whole lot. Started out pretty chilly, but had a beautiful evening and had a couple nets and pretty much just gathering stuff up and thinking about going to bed. Cleveland baseball is losing pretty big, so no sense in staying up and watching that. So what's going on over at your place? KE8VOX.
Well, I just got done melting some ice, of course. Had a fun afternoon. We groomed Charlotte, the dog, so that was tons of fun. She's listening, so I have to act excited. And that was sort of the highlight of my evening here. Oh, I showered all by myself. That's exciting. It's wonderful you can do things by yourself again, I got to tell you.
It's been a while. I imagine it is nice doing stuff by yourself again. Go through your whole life doing stuff for yourself, and something like that happened to you, and even the simplest things you can't do anymore. Pretty frustrating, and gets old pretty quick.
Yeah, well, you've been listening to me whine, bitch, and moan for 3.5 months now, so yeah. Yup. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got. But getting ready to do the show tonight, doing the pre-show for the Beacon Net. So we're going to have some fun there. And we had a blast this afternoon on the Boredom Breaker Net as usual.
Yeah, I had it all set up. I had my 8HT next to me, and I laid down. And I never should have done that, because that's all she wrote. I woke up, it was about 3:24. The radio turns off automatically in 2 hours, and that, at least I didn't. I hope I didn't key up while I was rolling around, but I didn't hear nobody complaining yet, so maybe I did.
That was you? I'm just kidding, man. If it was you, I would let you know. Oh, actually, if it was you, I just would have disconnected your node like I would anybody else. So, no, I guess you just chased rabbits in your sleep there and didn't do any radio rolling.
Oh, that was good to hear. I was a little worried when I first woke up, because I was all ready to go, and I don't know, I must have been tired. I had a late night last night, and then got up early this morning and whatnot, and I don't know. When I laid down, it was kind of nasty out, and then when I woke up, I had the sun beating me in the face, so I felt kind of bad about it, because I missed. Must have been a pretty nice day, but oh, that's the way it goes. It's going to be better days on the way anyway.
KD8SLG talking to KE8VOX. Yeah, happier days are on their way. So I'll tell you a quick story. I was about to say it wasn't long ago, but it must have been now. But it was a sunny afternoon, and I got a text message from Jason asking me if I was home and if I would check my radio, because someone had the W8WOO, the Worcester repeater, locked open. And it was open long enough for Jason to get a text about it, and they were kind of trying to hunt down who it was. And so he asked me, and I wanted to be spiffy, so I turned on my 991A to use the scope, and I was like, holy cow, it's 50 dB over. And Jason texted back, he's like, that's right on top of you, or is it you? And so I looked over at the ICOM, and yeah, the transmit light was on the microphone. It was like down between the power supply and a little wall. And yeah, it just tapped enough to hold it open. I have no clue how long it was open, but that was me. That was me.
I can't say I never did it. Try not to, though. I know I did it I was on my way to do a porta activation, and I put the microphone down between my legs, and I started singing the POTA song. You know, it goes something like, I'm going POTA-ween, this is going to be fun, something like that. I don't know how long I actually sang that song to myself while within the car, confines of the car. And then the next thing I heard was a guy came across the radio and said, hey, we're glad you're going POTA-ween, but, you know, you've been keyed up here for the last couple minutes. Boy, was I embarrassed. But stuff like that happens.
Yes, it does. We're not amateurs for no reason at all, right? All right, man. It's good having a chat with you. I see a couple other regulars jumped in here. I want to say hi to them before I start the net. I know Chuck, I want to say hi to him before he disappears. So K8VOX, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours, Scott, and I'll probably talk to you in the morning.
Node ID. Yeah, all right, great talking to you this evening, Nick, and I'm sure I'll catch you down the coax sometime. This K8VOX, I'll be clear with KD8SLG.
Jump before you add Z here.
Chuck, I just picked up the microphone and was about to give you a call. I saw you in the blue screen, and I threw you on the list and wanted to say hi to you before you disappeared. WB4AIZ KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Chuckles? What's going on in Florida?
Oh, and WB4AIZ, not a whole lot. It's dark. You know. Been watching the tube on my Fire Stick. Anyways, not a whole lot. Talked to my girlfriend today. She's doing okay. Anyways, things are, or I shouldn't say weird, but, well, it'll work out. Anyways, not a whole lot going on. So, I hope you have a good night. I don't know if you've got any duties, but it's almost time for the hot check. So, I'll stand by for the hot check. WB4AIZ.
WB4AIZ KD8SLG. I'm not going to ask you how it's getting weird, Chuck. I'll take your word for it. And you mentioned the Fire Stick, man. Within days, I think, of me stranding myself at Audrey's with the ankle, she had a Fire TV delivered for me to keep me busy. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the Fire TV the last couple, 3.5, 4 months. So, all right, man, well, you do you, and stay out of trouble. And I'm going to go grab a soda before the announcement takes place. It's about 2 minutes. I'll be back then, everybody. WB4AIZ, KD8SLG. Have a good night, Chuck. Everybody, I'll be back.
All right, 7-3 by the way, it's a fire stick. You got the little thing that plugs in the back of the TV.
To demonstrate for all of us what standing by means. AHCS, KD8SLG. I've got you on the list, Gary. Everybody stand by for the announcement.
Thanks, Nick. AHCS, standing by.
The BeaconNet, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, 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 calling all amateurs to the BeaconNet. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, right here on the WWKY repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset, FPL tone of 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday night, have some trivia, have some fun. This is a control net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this evening is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. This is the pre-show, so what I'm going to do is take a couple of rounds of check-ins real quick, and then I'm going to go through the list, see who's just here to say hi, and see who's going to stick around and play trivia with us tonight. Josh and Lucy have some trivia. But before we get to that, let's do a check-in with the BeaconNet crew tonight and make sure everybody's radio is working. What I like to call the Mickey Mouse roll call. Starting with KD8EPC. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG out there, Dustin.
KD8SLG, this is KD8EPC. Good evening to you, Nick. You can just proxy me in and out there. I think my radio is working, and I think I should be on the net logger here any second. With that, this is KD8EPC. Back to pre-net control.
All right, man, coming in loud and clear. Hopefully net logger is not as slow as it was this afternoon. All right, man, we'll get it back to you at the top of the hour. I'll line them up. You can knock them down. I'm going to clear with KD8EPC. Let's see if Nick's out there tonight. KD8QKO has got no responsibilities whatsoever. Nick at night, you out there? I'm led to believe he's out of town this week, or at least not by the radio. So we may try him again. We'll circle back since Gary's here. Except we got W8HRF. Josh, how you doing tonight, man? You got trivia, I understand?
W8WKY.
KD8SLG, W8HRF. Good evening, Nick. Oh, look at that. My switch battery's at 42%. Yes, sir. I have main trivia. Lucy has alternate. We're ready and raring to go. Good to hear you on the radio. KD8SLG, W8HRF.
It's good to be here, Josh. It's good to be here. But I do miss my headset and foot pedal, I must admit. You sounding good, Josh. Going to clear with WH8HRF. And let's check in with Miss Lucy, K8YUK, KDSLG. How you doing tonight, Lucy?
Wow, I almost forgot your call sign. It's been so long since I heard you on the radio. K8SLG, K8YUK. I'm a little under the weather. By a little, I mean a decent amount, but not too bad. I'm here with alternate trivia, and looking forward to the top of the hour. Good to have you back. K8YUK, back to KD8SLG.
You do sound a bit peaked, Lucy. And it's good to be back. Thank you very much. I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it. We're going to throw K8YUK, and let's see if Eric's out there tonight. K8VZA, KDSLG. There, Eric.
KD8SLG, KD8VZA here. I'm here. I'm going to request my parking be validated tonight. The big W was very taxing today. It wasn't a bad day. It was just an energy-draining day. And then I went to the rec to try to wake up. Well, I'm not awake anymore. But anyway, it's good to hear you on the radio. And so if you would, validate my parking, please. And 73, everyone. We'll catch you down the coax. KE8VZA.
K8VZA, KDSLG, consider your parking ticket validated. Eric, and you take the night off, man. Thanks for covering all the times you covered for me while I was out. Do appreciate it, man. You have a good night. We're going to clear K8VZA. That wraps up the Mickey Mouse roll call. Let me tell you who I've harvested before the net started here, and then I'll take a round or two of check-ins, and we'll see who's sticking around tonight. So far, we got KE0KDW, Brad out of Missouri, KC0LRM, Kelly out of Kansas, KC3SEG, Greg out of Florida, K5CFY out of Oklahoma, KF8G out of Ohio, WB4AIZ and K8VOX are in and out. That's Chuck and Scott. Chuck's from Florida. A8CS is in there. Good evening, Gary. K88MNT's not feeling too well. He's in and out tonight. Thank you, Tom. KF5OZZ, you're on the list, and so is AB8MOND. And I see that K8QFT Fred just joined us, so I'm going to add him to the list. And with that, I'm going to say this is KD8SLG. I'm taking check-ins for the BeaconNet starting at the top of the hour. I'm listening.
Here's November Uniform 5 Delta. Steve, Gatesville, Texas. Just going to stop in and out.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Charlie Echo, Chris of Medina. I'll be in and out.
Foxtrot Lima Lima. Brad and Waco. I'll be in and out.
Victor 3 Kilo. Phil and Canal Fulton, and I am on for the duration.
Alpha 8.
Thank you.
Charlie Tango. Craig
on the side.
November 5, Sierra Golf, Juliet, and Cody out.
All right there, guys. Let me tell you who I picked up that round, and I got a couple of holes to fill. I got NU5D, Steve in and out. Thanks from Texas. Do appreciate it, Steve. Good to hear you. KD2AC, Chris is in and out. Hi, Chris. Then I had FLL. I remember you from this afternoon, but your front end got clipped off again. I'll take this opportunity to remind everybody that we are a linked system, so key up for a couple of seconds and just kind of hold it before you start talking. Hold it for a second or two after you're done talking. Kind of drag it so that we hear everything you have to say. I'll get back to you in a second. Don't go away there, FLL. Then we had AA8CT, Craig, right up the road in Shreve, I believe. And then I had an N5SG that then I lost something because there was a double there. I'll get back to you guys in a second. First thing, let's get FLL in here. Come back with your prefix and suffix the full time again, please, if you would, please. It's KDSLG. Go.
This is Kilo
Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Lima, Brad in Waco, Texas. KJ5FLL.
Thank you, Brad. That was perfect. Sounds good tonight coming in from Texas. And then, let's see, the N5SG, if you could come back, please, and finish your call sign. Unless that's everything. N5SG, go.
Sir, this is November 5 Sierra Golf Juliet, N5SGJ, Dawn, and also Waco, Texas.
All right, Don, I didn't think that was the whole call sign, so glad we got that filled in. And there was somebody doubling with you, so let's see who that was, and then I will finish this round. Whoever else I missed there, come back in, please.
Alpha Lima 8 Tango AL18 Nate in Kodiak, Alaska. In and out.
Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo, WV3K, Phil in Canal Fulton, and I am going to stay on board with the rest of the group. WV3K on the side.
All right, I got it this time. Phil, I heard you there. I was keyed up with you. WV3K heard you. Nate, I don't know if you heard me. AL8T. Good to hear you, Nate. Let us know when the move happens and stay in touch. All right, man. Going to clear with AL8T, and we got WV3K in there. We do one more round of check-ins. Hopefully this one will go quicker. Then we'll see you sticking around tonight. KDSLG, I'm listening.
KJ5 IUU, Scotty, Greenville, Mississippi.
Delta Tango Alpha, Jeff in Coventry, but on Allstar in New York City.
All right, we picked up two more there. KJ5IUU, Scotty in Mississippi. Good to see you there, Scotty. And then we had KF8DTA. Are you in and out, Jeff? I think I caught you were in and out from New York City.
Yeah, I'll be hanging around listening. I'm usually in Coventry Township in Ohio, but we're visiting up in New York City. I'll be hanging out.
All right, good deal. And that starts at the top of the hour. It goes really quick. Now let's see who's sticking around and who's just here to say hi. You jump up to the top. We'll start with KE0 KDW. I know he's sticking around, but I should say hi anyway. Brad, how you doing? You're sticking around tonight, right, buddy?
Good evening yet again, Nick, and everyone else. I will be sticking around. KE0 KDW.
Fine business, Brad. Dustin will get back to you at the top of the hour. Listening to WWK repeater in Doylestown. Prenet 4, the Beaconnet, starting at the top of the hour. I'm KDSLG, and next we're going to check in with Kelly, see if he's sticking around tonight. KC0LRM is KDSLG. Kelly, are you in Kansas or Tulsa? I think Tulsa. And are you going to stick around with play trivia with us tonight?
W8WKY.
KD8SLG. Yeah, I am in Tulsa tonight and tomorrow, and then I'll be back in Wichita Friday. And yes, I will definitely be hanging around so I can talk to you and Dustin both again for the second time today. All right, back to you.
All right, Kelly, good to have you back in the fold. That's right. You're Tulsa on the weekdays and Kansas on the weekends. Gotcha. Going to clear with KC0LRM, who's sticking around. Let's go down to Florida to talk to Greg and Teddy. KC3SEG, KDSLG. How are you tonight, Greg? Are you and Teddy sticking around?
Hey, good evening to you, Nick. This is KC3SEG, Greg, and my little doggy, Teddy, down here in Florida. Yeah, we're sticking around. We'll be sticking around for the net there. I think Dustin's running it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back over to net control. KC3SEG.
You are correct, Greg. Dustin will take over at the top of the hour. Good to hear you. Glad to hear Teddy's still hanging out with you. We're going to clear with KC3SEG. Let's go back out to Oklahoma and see what Ray's up to. K5CFY. It's KD8SLG. Long time no talk, Ray. How are things, and are you sticking around for trivia tonight? K5CFY, KD8SLG. Well, Ray was just typing in the blue screen a minute ago, and for those of you who are not in the know, the blue screen is from the net logging program, NetLogger, we use. So blue screen, almost instant messaging, and we communicate there from time to time. He wasn't there long ago, so I'm going to leave him on the list for Dustin later. Let's move on to Brian, KF8G, KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Brian? You going to stay up and play trivia?
Stick around. I just wonder, are you going to dinner tomorrow night?
Dinner is undecided. I want to make the meeting. A meeting's going to happen for sure. Dinner is stretching into too long away from the ice machine, so that is yet to be seen.
Guy, just curious. Yeah, I'll stick around tonight. KF8G.
All right, man. Good to have you on board. I'll miss you if I'm not there, and I know you'll miss me. We're going to clear with KF8G. Then we had Chuck was in and out, WB4AIZ, K8VOX, Scott was in and out. Let's go talk to Gary, AA8CS, who has to be up at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. tomorrow. How are you, Gary? Are you sticking around tonight, or are you just stopping by to get your parking ticket validated?
Wait, what? You want to talk to me? Why? Wow. Unbelievable. No, I'm gonna. Well, first I want my ticket validated. I haven't been validated in so long. I think it's very important that I get my ticket validated. So that's that. But I'll stick around as well because this is a fabulous net, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who participates. And this is so much fun. I just came off a beer night, so it's a win-win. Now, tomorrow morning, we will all suffer from my wonderful time tonight, but it's in the morning, and who knows what happens in the morning, and who even remembers what happens in the morning. But anyway, good to good to see everybody on the blue screen. And yeah, I'll be here. I'm going to hang around and see what's going on with everyone. I found out that Lucy's kind of under the weather. I didn't know that. So hopefully she's doing well. I do know Betty was under the weather. She was under the weather at our XCOM meeting on Sunday. So anyway, yeah, that happens. Yeah, I'll be here. Nothing else. We've got a meeting tomorrow night, and I actually am done with most everything, I think. I'll have to go through my checklist and make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. But we do have a meeting, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And, Nick, if you can show up, that would be super fantabulistically superb. But you need need to take care of yourself and make sure that you don't over-extenuate yourself prematurely. I know that happens with, especially with the male species. Premature is the way it works. But yeah, no, you can't do too much too soon, or it just elongates the entire process. So just make sure you're 100%, not 100%. Make sure you're 100% sure that you can do it. We are so looking forward to you being back amongst the group here. I am first in line in that regard, but I don't know. I just can't. I think about that incident that you had. I still can't believe that happened, especially coming off so close to your shoulder injury too. Okay, that's all I got. I rambled enough. AAHCS, back to net. This is going to be a fabulous evening and a fabulous net. So have at it. I'll be clear. AAHCS.
All right, took a pause for the cause there because I almost timed out. And don't worry, Gary, we will suffer through your transgressions. I was going to say transgressions, suffer through transgressions. We'll suffer through your transmissions together tomorrow. Glad to hear you're sticking around, man. This will be fun. All right, I've only got 11 minutes left to see who's sticking around and who isn't. So let's get to it, shall we? KI50ZZ, this is KD8SLG. You sticking around tonight, Nancy? Or you got to get some sleep tonight?
K88SLG and the rest of the Beacon netizens, good evening from KI50ZZ, and you bet your bippy I'm sticking around. I've done the hat trick today. All three of the B nets, and I know someone else who would do that on the regular as well, and probably suffer the next day, but probably not as much as Gary is going to. And I'm just going to leave it at that and let you get back to it. KI50ZZ.
The hat trick. The trifecta. You got it, Nancy. Good to hear you. Fine business this afternoon. We're going to clear with KI50ZZ. Let's talk to Andy, AB8MO, KD8SLG. Andy, how you doing? Are you sticking around tonight?
All right, if I hit the right foot switch, I'm good. I was going to say something, but we only got 9 minutes, so other than I'm going to stick around, that's all I'm going to say for now. EB8MO.
Oh, Andy, glad to hear you're sticking around, and yeah, save your best material for the net. Save it for Dustin. I'm just here to log, Good talking to you, Andy. It was good hearing you on the BBN this afternoon. We're going to clear with AB8MO. Oh, Fred, I heard the Guardians aren't doing very good tonight. KE8QFT, KD8SLG. You sticking around tonight, Fred?
W8WKY.
Yes, I will be here. I hope everyone out there that's ailing gets well. Nice to hear you out there again, Nick. That's about all for me. Or rather, from me for now. KE8QFT, back to net control.
All right, Uncle Fred, I got you sticking around. We're going to clear with KE8QFT. NU5D, Steve was in and out, as was KD2HCE. Let's talk to Brad in Texas. KJ5FLL. Thanks for the return trip there, Brad. Filling me in on your call sign. Are you going to stick around and play trivia for the big show tonight, or you just stopping by to say hi?
Well, unfortunately, I stopped by to say hi because The early bird gets the worm around here. Got to get up at 5. So I'll say 7-3. And man, I love what y'all do. Great net. Keep it going. 7-3. KJ5 FLL.
All right, Brad. Well, we can lull you off to sleep. And good luck getting the worm in the morning, man. And thanks for stopping by. It's good talking to you. KG5LL, KD8SLG. Next on the list, we got Craig, AA8CT, KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Craig? Are you staying up with us? You just stopped by to say hi.
KD8SLG. Good evening, Nick. AA8CT. We're going to try, but sometimes the eyeballs get a little bit heavy and they slam shut and then the brain shuts off. Of course, the brain shut off most of the time anyway because I'm old and retired. But with that, you've got about 3 minutes to get your list finished, so I'm going to try. Have a great evening. It is wonderful to hear you back. Thank you. AA8CT back to pre-net control.
All right, Craig. Well, I'm sure we'll hear you in the morning on the barometer net. Dark and early. Again, keep you on the list, so Dustin will give you a call later. Going to clear with AA8CT. And let's go back to Texas. Talk to Don. N5SGJ. This is KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Don? Are you going to stick around and play trivia? And that's going to start in about 5.5 minutes.
Hello, Nick, and the rest of the Beacon pre-show. And I'm doing pretty good. I went in early, got off early, and ate a big burrito and accidentally took a nap. So I'll be sticking around. This is N5SGJ.
I love post-burrito naps. That's awesome, man. All right, I got you sticking around tonight. Good to have you on board. Going to clear with N5SGJ. ALAT, Nate was in and out. Good to hear from you, Nate, in Alaska. And next time we talk to you, maybe you'll be in Puerto Rico. Who's next? We got Phil, WV3K, KD8SLG. Good evening, Phil. How you doing? Are you going to stay up with us tonight? Or did you just stop in to say hi?
KD8SLG, net control, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo. I am sticking around and I'm going to stay with the group this evening and looking forward to it. Good to hear you. It was nice talking with you this afternoon. Thank you for the call. And looking forward to enjoying it in the fellowship with everyone together. So carry on. KD8SLG, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo on the side. And looking forward to joining the group.
Cool. Glad you're sticking around tonight, Phil. And it was good talking to you this afternoon. Going to clear with WV3K. Let's go talk to Scotty. KJ5IUU. This is KD8SLG. How are you there, Scotty? And you sticking around tonight?
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm going to stick around for the big show tonight. Looking forward to the trivia. Since it's been a few weeks since I've checked in with the net, I've been real life has been kind of busy with real life, so I'm just finally getting a chance to actually play radio again. So yes, we'll to the big show tonight. This is KJ5IE. Back to net.
Hey. ETA. Oh, just visiting family up in New York for the rest of the week. Usually in Akron, but gotta do the family thing for the holiday. And just really excited about my first confirmed 10-meter DX contact. Just hanging out, listening to you guys, and enjoying the conversation. KE8. DT8. I'll be clear. Back to net control.
All right, Jeff, got you sticking around, and we'll give you a little break from the family. Good to have you on board. Going to clear with KF8DTA, and we go out to Oklahoma again. Pick up Taco Tim, KI5TAQ, KD8SLG. What are you doing, Taco Tim? You sticking around tonight?
Good evening, Nick. This is KI5TAQ. Yeah, I'm sticking around tonight. I was just playing with a couple of new toys that I picked up at a Hamfest, and boy, do they work. I might have to call these toys my, what should I call them? My everything toys. Oh, my everything toys. They work on 2 meters, 70 centimeters, family radio frequencies if I want to toy with those, but also GMRS frequencies. So there. Do you have any radios that'll do all that, or are they just single band frequencies? This is KI5TAQ.
Hey, Tim, you sticking around?
Sure am, Nick. How about you?
Refrigeration. Going to clear with KI5TAQ, stick around. Got one more to check in with. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. You sticking around, Mark?
Hey, Nick. Yeah, thanks. Thanks earlier when we were on the Worcester net. I came back. And, yeah, I want to stick around. Now my night's going good. For the most part. Hopefully the rest of it can come together. Okay, QV, I'll send it back to net control because it's that time. If you want, Dustin, just grab it. Up to you, Dustin. Okay, QV, how you want to do it? You want to grab it from him? Okay, QV. Thanks, Nick.
Take a breath, Mark. Take a breath. Well, thank everybody who joined me here on the BeaconNet pre-show tonight. We got 29 folks lined up. That's not a bad half hour. But it's time for KD8EPC to take over. This is KD8SLG. Dustin, light them up.
All right, thanks so much there, Nick. Good evening and welcome to the BeaconNet. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The BeaconNet meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, various other networks. We ask you to keep for a couple seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations that haven't already checked in the pre-show would like to check into the BeaconNet. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec KE8 BHQ Benjamin Mobile.
KE9 CQD Kilo Echo 9 Charlie Quebec Delta Tim in Northwest Indiana.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor K6KJV coming in Valley Springs, California, and I'm sticking around for the big show.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins there. We got 3 on that round. We have K8BHQ, Ben in the mobile. Then we had, I think it was Tim over in Indiana. I'm sorry, my net logger is still kind of loading. It's lagging tonight. And then we have RevCap K6KJV over in Valley Springs, California. So, yeah, let's see here. Let's go get our trivia questions, and then we'll go down and we'll talk to Ben real quick here. So let's go over to, I think it's Mr. Lucy with the main WHRF. What do you have for us?
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Man, I was bouncing between the trivia question I spent the time on an hour ago, or the one that Mark sent me. I'm going to go with the one that Mark sent me. K4OG. So, tonight's main trivia question is, on Gary AA8CS's Friday, April 11th, 2025 barometer net, around 6:30 a.m.-ish, what was the alarm song on Nancy KI5OZZ's alarm clock? Your options are Alpha, the William Tell Overture Finale, Bravo, Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, Charlie, the Lone Ranger theme song, or Delta, Cornwaldo Bean Cavalry Charge Bugle Call. I'm going to let this drop and reread it real quick. These are all excellent songs, by the way. Main trivia. On Gary AA8CS's Friday, April 11th, 2025 barometer net, around 6:30 in the morning, what was the alarm song that came on KI5OZZ's alarm clock? Your options are Alpha, the William Tell Overture Finale, Bravo, Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, Charlie, the Lone Ranger theme song, or Delta, Cornwaldo Bean Cavalry Battle Charge Bugle Call. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks there, Josh. Let's go over to Miss Lucy now, K8YUK, for the alternate trivia. What do you have for us?
KD8EPC, K8YUK. I've got a frog in my throat. Hopefully no one gets it. All right, so alternate trivia. Ray Chapman was the first Major League Baseball player who was mortally wounded during a game. Who did he play for? A, Chicago White Sox, B, Brooklyn Robins, C, New York Giants, or D, Cleveland Indians. I should clarify, when the accident happened, he was playing for which team. So he might have traded to various teams, but I'm speaking to the last team he played for. So again, alternate trivia. Ray Chapman was the first Major League Baseball player who was mortally wounded during a game. Who did he play for? A, Chicago White Sox. Josh is trying to subtly put in a drill bit while I'm on the mic, so if anyone hears that, that's what that is. Anyway, A, Chicago White Sox, B, Brooklyn Robins, C, New York Giants, or D, Cleveland Indians. That's your alternate trivia. I'll post it in the blue screen. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. I'm going to think about that one for a while, too, and I'm going to go catch our mobile station real quick, and that's Ben, K8BHQ. How you doing, Ben?
KD8EPC, KE8BHQ. I'm doing pretty good, Dustin. Just got off from work and driving home. Had one real crazy weekend installing a Yaesu 891 in the truck so I can get an HF mobile up and running. But luckily, I got that project finished. Looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow night at the meeting. But I'll let you get on down through the list and get to trivia. I'm just going to take a guess on both of them and go with Delta and Delta. That's about all I've got, so I'm going to give it back to you. This is KE8BHQ.
All right there, Ben, we got you down for double D's, and I think we should be at the meeting, so hopefully we'll see you there. We'll say 73 to you, and we're going to go back up here to the top. Let's start with Brad, KA0KDW. How you doing?
Good evening, Dustin. Everyone else on that? Trivia, we're going to go with CNC, Farm and Home. Oh, wait. So that's my answers.
CNC, Charlie and Charlie. If you're interested in just looking up random businesses, you can Google that, CNC Farm and Home. Locations in Bolivar, Lebanon, and Clinton. Now a word from our sponsor. Anyhow, not much going on here. Just real tired for some reason. I've been the last 3 days. I'm not coming down with anything. I don't know. I'm in one of those cycles again where I'm just drained. But went into the doctor today, let him siphon some blood, and then went and got breakfast from Hardee's. And by the way, if you have a Hardee's nearby, and I need to double check the Carl's Jr. menu, but if you have a Hardee's nearby, through the end of April, highly recommend it. It's the strawberry lemon biscuit. That thing is fantastic. It should be permanent. I may need to start a petition for that. But yeah, the strawberry lemon biscuit, that thing was awesome. And then went and picked up a pizza and went to the post office to ship a thing back to Strideberg Engineering in Shreveport so I can get my multi-coupler repaired and or replaced. The preamp went out in it for the scanners. Probably had RF overload is my guess. So anyhow, that's all I got. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of the week. Again, CNC for my answers. KA0KADW, back to the net.
All right there, Brad. Well, get yourself some rest. And, yeah, we got a Hardee's around the corner. I don't go to it very often, but every once in a great while I will. So we'll say 73. We got you down for CNC, and we'll catch you down the logs. All right, let's go talk to Kelly. I believe he's in Tulsa tonight. KC0LRM, how you doing?
Oh, KD8EPC, thanks for getting me there, Dustin, and you and Nick. Yep, I'm in Tulsa tonight and tomorrow. Give my answers before I forget. I'm thinking the same way Brad was. I'm going to go CNC. That, even though I wanted to say Cornwall a little bit, I think I'm going to go CNC. I think the Long Ranger is the one I like. Because I really don't know either way it goes. Well, nice talking to y'all, and great net, and too bad. I try to get on the barometer every now and then, but without the net logger going to Echolink, it's kind of hard to get in there sometimes, so I just have to call it quits. But thanks for running that. Everybody have a good evening out there, and I'm sure I'll hear you on here again pretty soon. All right, back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Kelly. We got you down for CNC. Great to hear you. And, yeah, I don't usually get on the barometer net because the couple of mornings I am waking up and net them that early, it's just too crazy to try to get in there. So great to hear you out there tonight. And we'll catch you again down the log real soon, I'm sure, and always good to hear you. So let's go down to Greg now, KC3SEG. What's going on in Florida, and how are you and Teddy doing?
W8WKY.
Hey, Dustin, good evening to you, KC3SG. We're doing fine, Dustin. We're getting ready to head to Maryland in about a week and a half. We're going to be on the road for about 2.5 weeks. We're going to be doing some camping, visiting some family and friends back in Maryland, and just making a little road trip. Teddy and I do some POTA along the way, up and down, and trying to enjoy a little road trip. Before I forget, Dustin, bravo Charlie for my answers, bravo and Charlie. And while I'm on the road trip, follow me on my Facebook page here, Dustin. You'll see all my all our little adventures along the road. Good hearing you tonight. We'll turn it back over to you, KC3SEG. Greg down here in Panama City Beach, Florida, 73.
All right there, Greg. Well, great to hear you out there. It sounds like that's going to be one heck of a trip you guys are going on. And you might have to just make a pit stop in Ohio on one of these trips you're making and say hello to us. So there you go. There's lots of parks you could do POTA at and lots of places to camp, too. So we'll say 73 for now. Have a great evening, and give Teddy a scratch on the ears for us. Let's go on over to Mr. Ray now, K5CFY. How you doing there, Ray?
APC in the net, K5CFY. Good evening, everyone. Thank you there, Dustin, for lighting up the airways. We definitely appreciate it. Thank Mr. Nick there for a wonderful job on the freenet show there. Thank you, Nick. Even if he doesn't have his foot pedal and the 991 to... But anyway, it's good to hear the dynamic duo back together on first hour on Wednesday and again on Wednesday night. So anyway, I'm going to abstain on the number one or the main trivia, and I'm going to go with Charlie on the alternate trivia. So back to you there, Dustin. Thanks a lot for running the net. K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, wonderful to hear you out there tonight. We're going to let you skip the first one. We got you on Charlie for the second one. Always a pleasure to hear you. And for anybody who doesn't know, you can catch Ray and all the other wonderful net controllers every day on the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. That's every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They run a couple hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and welcome rechecks. So give them the business if you can. With that, Ray, we'll say 73 to you. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on down the log. That's going to bring me on over to Brian now. KF8G, take it away.
Oh, not much going on. Sitting here watching the greatest racing in the world, V8 supercars from Australia. I watched last year's season finale at Adelaide, and I kind of watched it out of order. I watched Sunday and then Saturday. Like Sunday, they just beat the ever-living crap out of each other, knowing that they had a winner that fixed the cars. That's kind of typical. We usually have the same thing at the track in October, so that was kind of fun to watch. But not much going on. Going to enjoy a nice day tomorrow. And Nick, I was asking if you were coming to the lunch because I'm getting the chick magnet out tomorrow. But sometime or another, I'll have to give you a ride in the Golf too. I think you'd be surprised. It's a pretty neat car. Back to net, KFAG. Good evening.
All right there, Brian. Well, great to hear you. And I may have missed it. Did you give me trivia answers?
I, too, respectfully abstain.
All right, very good there. Well, we'll say 73, and you might have to do a burnout in that chick magnet for us one of these days. So we'll say 73 to you, WB4AIZ and KVOX are both in and out, and that brings me down to my president, AA8CS. Gary, good evening. Take it away.
Oh, my. I'm not used to being this close to the top. Let me deal with the trivia questions. First, I was the NCO that infamous morning, and I will tell you that it was Cornwall dough bean. I'll go with D. And the okay, and the alternate trivia. Oh man, come on, it's Indians, maybe? Yeah, I think I love the Indians. I don't know who that other team is, but I definitely love the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, they're deep in my heart, but I don't know that other team. Anyway, back to net. This is. Well, shall I say something else? I will. We have a meeting tomorrow night. It's going to be a fabulous meeting. And you know, when I say fabulous, you know I mean fabulous. So be there for the fabulous meeting. April fabulous meeting. There you have it. That's all I got. It was a great night at the, we went to the Brew Kettle in Hudson. I had their wonderful smoked wings, which really are really very good. They do a nice job with those. And a beer. I only had one. Only one. That's what Noah said to the rabbits. Only one. Actually, he said only two, so maybe I had two. Back to net. This is AAHCS. Dustin, you're doing fine business job, sir. AAHCS. Back to net.
All right there, Gary. We get you down for double D's there, and glad you had a good beer night, and we'll look forward to seeing you there tomorrow at the meeting. Let's go over to Miss Nancy now, KI5OZZ. This is KD8EPC. How you doing?
KD8EPC and the rest of the Beacon netizens, good evening from KI5OZZ. I'm just kicking back and chilling and enjoying the fine evening here in Oklahoma. Let's see, for the trivia, I'm going to abstain from answering question number 1 on the grounds of conflict of interest. And I'm going to go with D as in Delta for the alternate. And I'll let you have it back. That's about all I got this evening. Didn't think I'd ever be the star of the show, but here we are. KI5OZZ, 7-3 y'all.
We're glad to have you with us tonight, and always a pleasure to hear you. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log here real soon. Let's go over to Land of Snow and Maple Syrup now and talk to Andy, AB8MO. What's going on?
What's up? This is AB8MO. That's really strange. Every time I transmit, my new-to-me computer monitor blacks out. That's interesting. This is AB8MO. Did I say that? Well, now I did. Let's see here. I'm very, very happy with who's our prize coordinators. I think we're going to end up getting more prize drawings for our Hamfest this year than we have in a very, very long time. So we just got a sponsorship from Heil. So I don't know if what they're gonna send us, but they're gonna send us something. So that's super cool. Let's see here. For the trivia, I really don't know. I guess I'll just go A for Andy on both of them because that's one of my favorite letters of the alphabet is the letter A. And just remember, well, I can't say I guess the Beaconet is always brought to you by the letter B for Bravo. I don't know. I guess in some circles, Delta for Cornwaldo beans. So I don't know. Pick your favorite letter. That's all I got here from the Land of Snow and Maple Syrup coming through 015, and hopefully it sounds good. KD8EPC, this is EB8MO.
All right there, Andy. Fabulous prizes and drawings and good stuff happening there. So good to hear it. And we got you down for double A this evening. And we're going to go on over to the north end of town, and we're going to talk to Uncle Fred, K8QFT. What's going on?
Hello, everybody out there. Hope everyone's doing good or doing better. I know there's a couple people hailing. Nice to hear Nick. Sounded so good, just Nick. Your trivia, I'm going to say Charlie for the main. I don't know. I'm usually in the middle of the night to listen to that net. I call it the middle of the night, 7 a.m. The alternate is going to be Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, I could expound on that, but I can't. Oh, I expounded too much already. What else? This cat here, I got a crazy cat. She likes to sit right by this radio. When that comes on, I come in the room here, there she is. She also likes to watch music videos on the phone. She really likes rock and roll, you know. She likes that song, We Ain't Gonna Take It Anymore. You know, she's a crazy cat. Other than that, not much going on here on the north side. So, it's KE8QFT, returning y'all to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. Well, great to hear you out there tonight, and you give that crazy cat a couple of scratches, too. Let's see, NU5D Steve, C. Chris, and at KJ5FLL Brad. We're all in and out. And that brings me over to Craig now, AA8CT. Good evening, how are you?
Good evening, KD8, EPC, AA8CT. I hope Dustin is doing well this evening. You've got quite a list to go through, so we're gonna make this short and sweet. We're gonna try alpha and alpha as my answers, and I could be right, but I'm in all likelihood probably wrong. So with that, we're gonna turn it back to you, Dustin. KD8, EPC, this is AA8CT, back to you. Thanks for doing the net, and have a wonderful evening, 73s.
All right there, Craig, we got you out for double A's this evening. It's great to hear you as always, and we appreciate you checking in with us. So we'll say 73, and we're going to jump over to Texas and talk to Don now. N5SGJ, how you doing?
Well, hello, Dustin, and the rest of the Beacon Net. I'm doing well. Do have to be up early, but I took a little nap today, so I get to hang out for a little bit. So, let's see. So, I was not on the barometer net this morning, but I did see a documentary about it. And on top of that, you know, the Cornwaldo Cavalry battle charge bugle call is my alarm. So I'm going to recuse myself on the first one. And then I can't remember which choice was the Cornwaldo beam, but I think that's who Chapman played for. So I will send it back to net. This is N5SGJ.
There, so we'll say 73, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to WV3K. We did have AL8T. Nate was in and out. Nate, if you're still listening, have a great night, my friend, and I'm looking forward to hearing you again soon. And that brings me down to WV3K. Good to talk to you earlier, Phil. How you doing?
KD8EPC, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo. Hello, Dustin. It really was great talking with you earlier as well. Really I thank you for the encouragement to get on tonight and stick with the group. Yeah, I'm glad that everyone's having a good time with one another. Trivia. I'm going to say with Josh's question, I'm going to go with Bravo. Not because I know what the answer is, just because I don't know what the answer is. Which really doesn't have any good reference of knowledge. So for me, it's just having fun. I'm going to go, and then with Lucy, God bless her, she's not feeling she's there, help with the alternate question. And I sure hope that you're feeling a whole bunch better. And little Betty, she was... so much that you do for all of us, both of you, as a whole family. I mean, this is beautiful, and I appreciate what you do. Thank you to Dustin and Nick for all that you guys do for us, all of us, and make this so much fun. Hello, Sandy. Nice to hear your voice. It's been a while since I been on the net in the mornings for the border breakum net that you handle, and you sounded really good. We have a remarkable signal to noise ratio with the repeater output doing just absolutely wonderful in this crystal clear blue sky. I mean, it is coming through here on this end, unlike a lot of nights where the noise floor is so high, and but absolutely beautiful night, the signal level, and with respect to noise, and I like that, and I watch carefully with all this stuff. It's just so neat to be able to do that. So with that, I'm going to return it back to you, and thank you for the wonderful job you do. And please all of you have a most blessed and wonderful evening and enjoy each other. God bless you all. 7-3.
3T, great to hear you out there tonight, and yeah, you take care of yourself. It is really clear. I took the dog out right before the net, and I can see all kinds of stars out there. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on the list is KJ5IUU. Scotty, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing absolutely wonderful today. We had beautiful weather here in the great state of Mississippi. Nice 76 degrees outside. Can't complain. Sun's shining. Only complaint I had was I had to go to work today. But you have to work to pay the bills. Can't be retired. So other than that, I want to give trivia, which, I kind of roll the dice and just pick some stuff out of the air, which I'm going to go with Charlie and Alpha. Charlie for the first one, Alpha for the second one. And I was online tonight trying to make arrangements. I'm going to try to go up to Hamvention up in Dayton this year. Would be my first time to go up there, so that's what I'm looking forward to coming up in May. So I'll be up in the great state of Ohio soon. Other than that, we'll turn this back over to Net, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful net. We'll turn this back over to Nick and translate me threes to everyone. It's KJ5.
I'll tell you what, Scotty, it's good to hear you out there tonight, and we got your answers down as Charlie and Alpha, and if you end up making it up to Dayton, please shoot me an email, because I'm planning to be there, so I'd love to meet up with you and have an eyeball QSO. That'd be super cool. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me on over to Jeff. I think he's in New York tonight. KF8DTA. How you doing?
W8WKY.
Good evening, everybody on the net. I'm just hanging out with the family, getting the kids in bed, and having a good night. Listening to the trivia. I'm going to go with CNC, and I'll be clear. DTA. I'm sorry. I forget my call sign. I'll be clear anyway. Have a good night.
All right there, Jeff. I know we don't want to wake anybody up, so we'll whisper in the mic for you, too. We got you down for CNC, and I know your call. You know your call. It's KF8DTA. We'll say 73. Have a good time there with the family, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over to Taco Tim now. KI5TAQ. Take it away.
Good evening there, Dustin. Second time in the row. Let's get the trivia out of the way. Main trivia, I'm going to go with A as in Alpha. Alternate trivia, C as in Charlie. And I'm planning on, and if not, hopefully make it to Hamvention this year. So between my wife and I, who knows what I will be doing over there this time around. if things go and if the flights are good. But anyways, I'll just send it back to net control and let you get on down the list. This is KI5TAQ.
We'll meet up there. So there you go. So we'll say 73 to you. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over now to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Take it away.
All right, KC8FQV. We're coming through Newberry. So I'm going to say CC on the trivia today and tonight. And yeah, the Northern Lights are going to be around, I heard. So other than that, my Wednesday went pretty good. I just wish the rest of my life would, ham life would get nicer. But we'll send it back to net. KC8FQV. Oh, Cars Group has got a bus going to Dayton. Look on their website, 2cars.org, and it's $50 or $60. I don't, because they were doing an early purchase. I don't know. They raised it up to $60, and that just for the seat to go down there from Cleveland. 3 locations they're going to do it. I think it was Bagley Road and 71 in that area, 303 and 71 in that area, and then 83 and 71. But KDA-FTS, look his call up and you can get a hold of Eddie Stevens, or look on the Collier County Amateur Radio Society, number 2cars.org. So we'll send it back to net, KSFQV.
Echo there with you. I don't know if you had another radio or what you had going in the background, but it sounded like you had echo, just so you know. But we'll say 73 to you. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's see. Next on the list here, we're going to look for KE9CQD. This is KD8EPC. How you doing there, Tim?
Oh, well, thanks so much. Doing well on this end. A good Wednesday. Hump day, right? Getting through the week. We just got back from a anniversary trip over the weekend, so this week's kind of getting back in the swing of things after being on a vacation for the first time in a long time. But got some great time in with the kids today, and we did a preemptive Easter egg hunt with my side of the family, which was great. And other than that, not too much. Kind of a pretty day here in Northwest Indiana. Still chilly, though. I think we capped off at about 49 degrees. So still not super warm, but I've had the motorcycle out quite a few times already, so I guess I'm not complaining about the cold too much. But great net tonight. Always love listening into the Beacon net. Before I forget, my trivia answers. For the main, I'm going to do Charlie. I'll go with C. I'm not totally sure, but I love the Lone Ranger. And for the alt, I will do, I believe A was the White Sox. So I'll go with Alpha since I'm right bumped up against Chicago here. Normally a Cubs fan, but I'll do the White Sox since they're the only Chicago team in the list. But anyway, turn it back over to net control. Thanks so much for doing the net. And 73s to all. God bless. KE9CQD.
Alpha, and it got to be in the high 40s here today. I opened up the windows and let in a nice fresh air. It was pretty good there. So we'll say 73 to you, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. Next on the list here, we're going to talk to RevKev, K6KJV. What's going on over in Valley Springs?
Hello, Dustin and Nick and Mr. and Mrs. Lucy there. Hope you ain't got no splaining to do. There you go. And the youngins. Can't forget the youngins. There you go. And everyone else on the net. This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California, where not much is going on, just kicking back, winding down the day. Sun's finally going down, and still light out there, though, but it's a pretty good day today. And let me get the trivia answers here. I know this is going to be a big shocker, but I'm going to go with double D's. Delta and Delta, that's right. Because no matter what the answer really is, you can never go wrong with Cornwaldo beans. That's right. And with that, I'm hoping everybody is and continues to have a very blessed Holy Week. And let's all continue to remember not just the reason for the season, but the reason for each and every day. That's right, our Lord and Savior. And I'll finish up by saying, God bless, protect, prosper, and bring peace and healing to each and every one of all y'all as your families and friends. And now I'll turn the radio back and the microphone back over to Dustin. Take it away from K6KJV.
All right there, Kevin. Well, God bless and 73 to you. And we got you down for double D's as is usual because you can't go wrong with a Cornwaldo bean. Always a pleasure, my friend. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you down the log here real soon. Oh, here's one I haven't heard from in quite a while. KG5SYC, Miss Sandy over in Cibolo. How are you?
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Dustin and Nick. I got a friendly text from just Nick and told me, hey, I was being missed. So since we have finally got dinner done and we were sitting here kind of just within the day, we've had a couple sick grandchildren and a sick son and around here. So the son has been trying to get schoolwork done because he graduates in August with his bachelor's, and the 1 and 3-year-old, as everybody knows, are a handful, particularly when they're both sick. At any rate, you're going to have to repeat trivia because I didn't hear any of it, and just Nick didn't give me the answers, so you'll have to read it. This is KG5SYC.
W8WKY.
All right, we can do it. And we're glad to have you in there. So let's go up here and W8HRF, would you reread us the main trivia, please?
I can do that. KD8EPC, W8HRF. Tonight's main trivia question on Gary AA8CS's Friday, April 11th, 2025 barometer net around 6:30 in the morning. What an ungodly hour. What was the alarm song on Nancy KI5 OZZ's alarm clock? Your options are A, the William Tell Overture Finale, B, the Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, C, the Lone Ranger theme song, or D, Cornwaldo Bean Cavalry Battle Charge Bugle Call. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
There, Josh. I'm not sure what that noise was after you, but thanks for rereading the trivia for us. Really appreciate it. Let's go down to Miss Lucy now for the alternate trivia. Would you mind rereading it for us, Miss Lucy?
Not a problem, Dustin. Alternate trivia. Ray Chapman was the first Major League Baseball player who was mortally wounded during a game. Who did he play for? And by that, I mean, whose team was he on? at that during the fatal accident. A, Chicago White Sox, B, Brooklyn Robins, C, New York Giants, or D, Cleveland Indians. So again, Ray Chapman was the first Major League Baseball player who was mortally wounded during a game. Who was he playing for at that time? A, Chicago White Sox, B, Brooklyn Robins, C, New York Giants, or D, Cleveland Indians. Back to you.
Thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. Let's go back down to Miss Sandy now. KG5SYC, take it away.
This is KG5SYC, and all right, well, good questions. So I guess I'm going to go double A, as always right, which I'm probably not right, but I could only hope that I'm always right. At any rate, we'll go with the double A, and we'll let you get back to the net and call the spouse in there. So this is KT5SYC.
All right there, Miss Sandy. Well, once again, it's great to hear you out there. And don't be a stranger. Come back and visit more often if you can. And we'll say 73T. And let's go over to KF580E Nickelodeon. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, good evening, y'all, and the net control guys, and everybody else out there. That's really good. I really want to say I appreciate it. I don't say it enough, but I appreciate when somebody talks about the events of our beliefs and their beliefs, and I really do like it. And it kind of humbles me because I probably don't say it enough or mention it enough as it is. So there you go on that one. And like Sandy says, we've been having a handful. The kids weren't too bad, in my opinion, but then again, I was spending a lot of time with John, maybe, and John seemed like he was doing fine, and he got sick later on this afternoon. Kind of weird how it came on. Nonetheless, I think we're going to go with double C. I'll get the song out of my head. The overture that has the Lone Ranger on it, and I think it was the other one for the Cleveland Indians. I think they were both C's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it down for double C if you like. It'll all be good for the fun of it, because it'll be just be waiting for the ending of the trivia. That's what we like to listen to, see if we are close, not so close, or not at all. So, all right, with that, KF5AD. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. We're back to net control.
Great to hear you out there. We got you down for Charlie and Delta is what Nick's got you down for. So there you go. We'll say 73T, and we'll look forward to hearing you again soon. Don't be a stranger. You guys are always welcome and encouraged to come visit. So we're going to say 73. We're at the bottom of the list. This is KDEDPC with the Beacon Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
Okay, recheck, please.
Go ahead there, Phil. WV3K, take it away.
Thank you, Dustin. After hearing some of the rereads on the questions, apparently I was not hearing clearly the questions with respect to the letters and the answers given. But as I was thinking about who I wanted to really pick then to state the answer, I went to the letter that I thought that the answer was on, and I was wrong. So I would like to change my answer to go to Delta, which I believe was, I think, the Cleveland Indians, because that was our home team when I was a kid. My father
what I enjoyed as a child is listening to Rocky Colavito and Willie and Daddy Wagner, excellent batters and performers on the team, and also Willie Mays, and that struck me, and I thought, that's who I should be thinking about is our home team. So as far as the other question, I heard Gary dance along with the Long Ranger. I don't really know what it was, but I didn't hear it when Sandy had her clock wake her up. But anyway, I'm going to leave my answer the same there. I really wanted to speak out about the where my father had taken me up to the games and stuff, and I used to listen to them on the AM broadcast on 1590 WAKR. So with that, I'm requesting respectfully to have that changed to where the Cleveland Indians letter is. I think that was Delta. I'll leave it to the person that can make that change for me. Just out of interest, nothing more. It's just a wonderful thing. I remember the joy I had with that, going to the games with my dad. With that, back to you, Dustin. KD8EPC, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo will be clear. On the side. Thank you, Dustin. W8V3K on the side.
Again, we'll say 73 and have a great night. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're going to make another call for check-ins before we go talk to the net control team. Please call now.
KJ5JOD. This is November 5, Delta Juliet Tango. November 5, Delta Juliet Tango, Leo at a gate zone.
All right, we got a couple there. I'm waiting for the net logger. The first one, Kilo Juliet 5. I didn't get your whole call. Would you come back with it, please?
NAYQL, November 8, Yankee, Quebec, Lima.
W8.
All right, I guess we didn't hear that one. Jack, we got you in there at 8YQL. There was another Texas station in there, the second station that came in. I missed you too. I think it was November 5 something.
Roger. This is November 5 Delta Juliet Tango, Leo at a gate zone.
All right, thanks for coming back for me. We'll be right back to you. Let's go over to Jack at 8YQL. Good evening. How you doing?
Real good. Good evening, Dustin. We just had a hard time getting in. I hope we're getting to the repeater okay. I was just listening to the net and enjoying it and kind of jumped in there off the cuff. I just wanted to say hello and having a good time listening.
All right there, Jack. Well, good to hear you. And actually, I was just talking to you about you earlier. Ed told me that he had heard from you. So good to hear you out there. It's been a long time. We'll say 73, and thanks for stopping by the net there. We'll catch you on down the log real soon. Let's go over to John now. N5 at DJT. How you doing?
Roger. This is N5 DJT. I just wanted to step in here and say hello. And 7-3, thank you for taking my call.
say 73 to you. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great evening. Come back and join us on the Beacon Net when you can. This is KD8EPC. We're going to go back up here to the top. We're going to give it to KD8SLG for your comments there, Nick. And when you're done, pass it right off to Josh, and then he can give it back to me after run down the hall. Nick, KD8SLG, take it away.
KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. I'll be brief and very quick then. Take off, Dustin. I'll take up a minute. And good evening, all the Beacon netizens. Let's get my trivia out of the way. Oh, I'm the one recording it. I'm going with Charlie the Lone Ranger. I was there, and I don't even remember, but I think that's what it was. And I'm going with Delta, the Indians, because it just seems apropos. So Charlie and Delta for me. Meeting tomorrow night. I'm planning on being there as it stands, but I'm not making any promises. So hopefully I'll see a bunch of you there. Should be a good time. Don't think we're going to make dinner, but that's yet to be seen as well. Looking forward to seeing a bunch of you. It's been a while. So, KD8SLG, I'm going to pass it off to W8HRF. Take it away, Josh.
All right, KD8SLG, W8HRF. Good evening to everybody again. I've just been sitting here fiddling with my project box. I was able to, the project box that I've been working on, basically, for those who don't know, it has 2 inputs. Well, it's actually 4. It's got 2 headphone outputs, and 2 microphone inputs. And it's also got 2 inputs for some foot pedals. So it's got some relays and a little microcontroller in there to control whoever keys up first. That's whose microphone goes to our 991A. Well, it wasn't working originally because I only had computer headsets, and they have a different type of microphone than the 991A wants. So we picked up a headset that has a dynamic microphone in it, and so the box is working for the most part. One of the little aux ports, though, it's kind of broken, so I'm replacing it. But after that, it should be ready to rock and roll for the next time we have the Josh and Lucy show. I don't know. I think that's in 2 weeks. I think that's at the end of the month. So that'll be fun. I'll order one more headset off of Amazon, and it was a lot of fun running the Boredom Breaker net last Saturday? Whatever Saturday ago it was with a headset. Anyways, so that's pretty cool. Happy Holy Week to everybody, right? Almost Easter. Happy Easter if we don't talk to you guys. And I guess I'll remind everybody about the Northeast Ohio and beyond, I guess. Multi-Club Parks on the Air event that the Sarah Club's sponsoring. Gonna let this drop. Trying to be as long-winded as possible to give Dustin plenty of time. But if you're a member of a ham radio club who would like to activate a POTA park on May 31st, please go ahead and see the W8WKY's website. Under the activities drop-down, there's a little section for Northeast Ohio POTA, and anybody can participate. Just have to activate a POTA park, and if you're interested in participating in what we're calling special operating activities, sign up with that sign-up form down at the bottom, and it's a good opportunity to do a bunch of fun things and work with other people. I was just talking to Nick about it's a good opportunity. There'll be a lot of hams on the air, so maybe if you're trying to get I think there's a 6-meter award that you can get. So if you work a bunch of POTA stations, I think if you talk to 6 different stations on 6 meters, 10 different stations on 6 meters, you can get a POTA award. So we can do some fun things like that. But anyways, Sarah's activation will be at Walker Pavilion, Portage Lakes on Saturday, May 31st. So we'll be there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we'll be burning some hot dogs, it sounds like. So it'll be a good time. All right, I'm going to see if Dustin's still there, or if Dustin's back. KD80BC, W8HRF, back to you, sir.
All right, very good there, Josh. Thanks for all of that. And I'll tell you what, why don't you go ahead and give us the trivia answer?
All right, tonight's main trivia question answer. The question was on Gary, AA8CS's Friday, April 11th, barometer net around 6:30 in the morning. What was the alarm song that Nancy Cat5OZZ's alarm clock had going off there? Your options were A, the William Tell Overture finale, B, Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, or C, the Lone Ranger's theme song, or D, Cornwaldo Bean Cavalry Battle Charge Bugle Call. This is all from Mark K4OG, by the way. I was not up at the ungodly hour, so he could totally just be feeding me a whole bunch of lies. But from what he said, I believe it was the Lone Ranger theme song. But KB8LJ Chuck mentioned that the Lone Ranger's theme song is the William Tell Overture finale. So, if you answered Alpha or Charlie, the William Tell Overture finale, or Charlie, the Lone Ranger's theme song, you got it correct. So, the correct answers are Alpha and Charlie. So, I'm surprised nobody pointed that out. But, I guess, yeah. Anyways, pass it back to you, Dustin. Thanks for running the net. Good to hear everybody. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. We really appreciate you doing it, and we'll look forward to the next one. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we're going to go over to Miss Lucy now, K8YUK. Give us your comments, and let it drop, and give us the alternate answer, please.
W8WKY.
KD8APC, K8YUK. Comments. I'm sick. I don't know if people picked up on that by now, but it's been rough. Betty definitely was worse on Sunday, but she's still not better, which does not leave my prospects very positive. But at least I didn't get an earache. Grateful that the sun was out, bummed that it was so cold. But we hung out and did stuff around the house. Finally managed to clean because Spotify broke, so I couldn't play Betty's usual playlist. So we listened to Sabaton instead, which she didn't complain about. So we might do that again because I actually did stuff. Actually cleaned up around the house a little bit. Never looks like it, but I promise I did. And just getting ready for Easter. That's pretty much it. Life is kind of just in the planning stages right now. I'll drop and read off the alternate trivia. All right, I'm just hugely distracted by Josh pulling up different Colonel Cornwaldo Being AI images. It's terrifying. Anyway, Ray Chapman was the first Major League Baseball player who was mortally wounded during a game. Who did he play for at the time of his death? A, Chicago White Sox, B, Brooklyn Robins, C, New York Giants, or D, Cleveland Indians? The answer was, in fact, D. Ray Chapman led the American League in runs scored and walks in 1918. In 1920, while playing shortstop for the Cleveland Indians, he was tragically hit in the head by a pitch. He died the next morning. His whole story is very interesting. I was just reading about it on Wikipedia, but if I talk about it, I will start crying. Pregnancy hormones are very strong, and it's the drop of a hat to just start weeping, and no one wants that, especially not right now. So, very interesting story, very tragic story. There has been one other death in baseball, but that was minor league, and the most recent death in ball bat sports was a young man in Australia who died from a rogue bounce. I think he died in 2014. So definitely reminds me why having an 80-mile-per-hour ball aimed at your person is not, in fact, easy or safe. So don't take it for granted. But anyway, there is your alternate trivia. Congrats to everybody who got it. I know Uncle Fred changed his answer to D, so good save on that. And it's very interesting that he was with the Cleveland Indians, I believe, his whole career, though they originally were under a different name when he began. You can double-check me on that. I'll let you do that. I'm going to go to bed. KE8YUK, back to KD8EPC. Good night. God bless everybody. Happy early Easter.
All right there, thanks for another wonderful alternate trivia there. We'll say 73 and a happy Easter if we don't talk to you before. All right, Miss Lucy was at the bottom of the list there. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're going to make one more call for check-ins before we shut this thing down. So stations waiting to check in. Please call now. Nothing heard. This is the last call for check-ins for the Beacon Net. Please call now.
Sure, if you put me down earlier.
Last station, come one more time. I doubled with you.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Oscar Delta, KJ5, JOD, Ian, India Alpha November, to Southwest Oklahoma City. Possible recheck, because I'm not sure if you put me down earlier or if you caught my transmission.
All right, so we heard you, but I lost your call sign. Then I tried to call for you again and didn't hear anything. So we got you on the list now. Go ahead.
All right, I was just trying to check into the net for an in and out. All right, 7-3, Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Oscar Delta, KJ5, JOD.
All right, we'll say 73 to you, and thanks again for stopping by. Come and check us out anytime. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll say 73 to you. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're at the bottom of the list, and this is the last call for check-ins. Please call now.
November 9, Papa Golf Echo.
N9 PGE, good evening. How are you?
Well, I'm sitting here working on a triplet, uninterruptible power supply, trying to figure out how to get enough battery out of it. The name is Mick, Mike India, Charlie Kilo, and I am in Elkhart, Indiana. Again, the call sign, November 9, Papa Golf Echo.
All right there, Mick, we got you on the list there, and I hope you're able to get that power supply figured out there. And we appreciate you stopping by here and joining us on the Beacon Net this evening. Do you have anything else this evening? All right, nothing heard. We'll say 73T and have a great rest of your night. That's the bottom of the list, and we'll make one more call. This is the last and final call. Final call for the Beacon Net. Please call now.
K9ZZK. I'm sorry, I don't think that went through. 9ZZK, Fairfield, Texas. My name's Tim, Tango India Mike.
All right, Tim, I didn't quite get it. Can you give it to me a little bit slower and phonetically, please?
Absolutely, I'm sorry. I don't know if I found out. Kid, I'm in Fairfield. That's 3 miles. The repeater. It's Kilo 9 Zulu Kilo, and it's Tim in Fairfield.
All right, we we got you that time. I appreciate you coming back. Yeah, last time when you were coming through, I got you, but there was a little bit of static with you, so it knocked you out. I couldn't tell if it was a Z or a T, and that's why I was like, I need you to come back phonetically. So K9ZZK, take it away there, Tim.
Yes, sir. I apologize. I just turned the radio on and I heard you say last call, so I want to get the last call. Is this the Beacon Net? Over.
That's affirmative there, Tim. This is the Beacon Net, and you're catching the very end of it. We started at 10 p.m. Eastern time there. Back to you.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll make sure. I think it's Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm in Central Time, so I guess we start at 9 Central, and we'll try to make it earlier next time. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody. And as I remember, aren't most of you calling from Ohio as well? Over.
That's affirmative there, Tim. The net originates from the WAWKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio, and I'm here in beautiful Medina, Ohio, 25 miles south of Cleveland.
Okay, all right. I'm pretty familiar with that area. I've been in Ohio many times, so enough to say. But thank you for being on the. And are you also on the? Do you publish the web as well? So you can make sure we're on the log.
W8WKY.
Yeah, we've got you on the log there, Tim. My partner in crime, Nick's got you on there. You're line number 39 tonight.
Okay, thank you so much for putting me on the list. And this is K9ZK saying 73 to everybody, and thanks again for putting me on the log.
No worries at all there, Tim. We appreciate you stopping by. And like I said, come back and visit us. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a pre-show starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can find all of our information. Well, I see you're there on the blue screen. So Josh just gave you a link. So make sure you stop and check it out. And you know what? I like even numbers. So I said it was last call, but let's make another call. Any other check-ins would like to check in for the Beacon Net? This is KD8EPC. Please call now. Boy, guys, we got quite the pile up. Let me tell you who we did pick up. And I have WB9YPA Mike. We have W8OKE. I had KF8AXO. Dave was in and out. I think there was other people in there, but I'm not sure who. So, like I said, I got WB9YPA Mike, W8OKE. I missed an Indiana station there, and then I got KF8AXO. Dave and Green was in and out. So let me go back here to that Indiana station that I missed. Would you go ahead and come back?
VK2NAA in Sydney, Australia.
All right, we picked up VK2NAA. Did we miss anybody else in there? Go ahead and call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go back to the top. WB9YPA. How you doing there, Mike?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Thanks for letting me jump on in. Hey, yeah, I just woke up off the couch about 5 minutes ago and realized I had to get to work, so I'm just on my way to work. So, yep, that's the extent of what I'm up to now. So, thanks again. Back to net control. This is WB9YPA.
All right there, Mike. Well, I don't have too much fun at the Big W, and if you don't mind me asking, what do you do?
Most nights, I'm taking care of broadcast, radio station problems and stuff. But now I'm actually going to a shop to get some stereo equipment fixed over in Mishawaka. So, yeah, I moonlight as working on stereo gear.
Oh, very cool there. Good to hear that. Well, Mike, did you have anything else for us this evening?
Negative. And then hello to everyone. And that's about it. So thanks again for letting me check in. This is WB9YPA. And, have a good night.
All right there, Mike. We'll say 73. I hope you get that equipment fixed up there, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to W8OKE. I think maybe it might be in and out, though. But we'll see. W8OKE, if you're there, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to even out your scales, and that didn't work. But yeah, just set it out. Good night, all. This is W8OKE.
All right, 73 there, Andy. Have a great night. Let's go over here to Australia now and talk to Terry. VK2NAA, how you doing? Welcome to the Beacon Net.
Yeah, thanks. I just got on silent. NAA, and I'm in Sydney, Australia. And, I was just cleaning my shack out, and I just come on and call the last. So I thought I'd jump on. I've never jumped on before, but, next time I'll try and get on a bit earlier. And, haven't got much else to say, just, I'll try and get on earlier. It's VK2, NAA, over.
All right there, Terry. Well, we appreciate you stopping by VK2NAA. This is KD8EPC. And, stop by and join us anytime you can. The Beacon Net is every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater. I guess that'd be 0200 UTC there. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD8EPC. This is the bottom of the list at the end of my rope. So I'm not even going to make another call for check-ins. I'm just going to break for time here. And then this is, on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself and the Beacon Net crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY at -R. Also, don't forget to check out the barometer net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. That's every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They run a couple of hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and welcome rechecks. So check them out if you can. With that, this is KD8EPC returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
So is anyone local to me that can hear me? N5SGJ.
This KE8QFD, I hear you.
Hey, Brady. I heard somebody else in there, too. Hold on, Brady, and the other station, come one more time.
This is KE8QFD. I just heard someone call and see if anyone can hear them. So if you've established contact with someone else, I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way. 73 for now.
Yeah, sounds like somebody's working on it, but go ahead, Brady, N5SG.
Well, good evening, Don. Good evening. I heard you check in earlier. I was half listening to the traffic on this radio and the other half listening to the Ranger game on the other radio. But the Rangers won, and then I heard you calling for somebody local. Are you testing some things out over there?
W8WKY.